This content features my AI-generated voice and an AI avatar. The content, opinions, and professional assessments are entirely my own and are based on my original materials. Using advanced technology allows me to bring you new content more quickly, more consistently, and even more up-to-date insights. Now enjoy watching and listening.
It is very easy to be seduced by the aesthetics of modern technology. When you look at a resin-based 3D print for the first time, it is hard not to be impressed by that smooth, glass-like finish. It looks like the future of our profession. But in the world of high-performance orthodontics, aesthetics are a distant second to dimensional accuracy. As a leader and a clinic owner, your primary concern should not be how pretty the model looks on a shelf. It is whether that model will result in a perfectly fitting appliance every single time. If we prioritize the shiny object over the structural reality, we are introducing a hidden variable into our clinical workflow that can derail our efficiency and frustrate our team at the treatment chair. Interestingly, those resin models that look so clean often continue to warp slightly in the 14 days following their initial cure. We are talking about fractions of a millimeter, but in our profession, those fractions are the difference between a Swiss watch fit and a tedious, time-consuming chairside adjustment. In contrast, PLA or filament-based models often maintain a much higher level of dimensional stability over time. By choosing a material that stays true to the original scan, you are reducing the clinical variability that leads to remakes and wasted chair time. This is how we scale excellence, by selecting the most reliable workhorse for our specific clinical needs, not just the one that looks the most modern. A core pillar of your practice's performance is the safety and health of the environment you provide for your staff. Resin-based systems require the handling of liquid materials that are potentially carcinogenic and can cause severe skin irritation. This adds a massive layer of administrative ballast to your operations: mandatory gloves, specialized masks, and complex ventilation systems. A lean leader looks for ways to simplify, not complicate. A filament-based system allows for a much cleaner office environment because the material is non-toxic and biodegradable. Reducing the chemical footprint of your lab is a proactive leadership move that protects your team and simplifies your waste management protocols, allowing everyone to focus on patient care rather than hazardous material handling. We must also consider the waste of waiting that often plagues digital transitions. In a resin-based setup, the journey does not end when the printer stops. The models must be washed in alcohol and then placed in a secondary curing device. And remember that alcohol cannot simply be poured down the drain. It is hazardous waste that requires professional, regulated disposal. If your lab workflow is so complex that only one highly specialized person can manage it, you have built a bottleneck into your growth. By choosing more robust methods like FDM for the majority of your daily work, you make the digital lab accessible to your entire team, significantly increasing your practice's overall efficiency and reducing dependency on a single technician. As we evaluate our in-house production, we must remain rational and objective. 3D printing offers incredible agility, but it also demands maintenance. If your bank of printers goes down while you have 50 models in the pipeline, you cannot simply revert to the old ways of plaster. True dental leadership involves building redundancy into your system from day one. Whether that means having multiple machines or a reliable external lab partner for overflow, you must ensure your production is crisis-proof. The goal is a seamless, uninterrupted flow from the digital scan to the physical model, ensuring that your high-level clinical work remains the primary focus of your 3D printing is the backbone of the modern orthodontic office, turning our digital data into physical solutions with unprecedented precision. By prioritizing material safety, long-term accuracy, and simplified post-processing, you create a lab that supports your clinical excellence rather than draining your administrative energy. Master the machinery, train your team to own the process, and lead your practice into a future where digital orthodontics is both high-performing and sustainable. This is the difference between simply buying technology and implementing a leadership strategy that lasts. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next video.